Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today for another really fun episode about tea. My name is Jenny. I am the owner and founder of Sipping Streams Tea Company and the host of the Essence of Tea podcast. And for those of you who have been listening to our podcast over the years, you know that I cover a variety of topics from tea education to history, health, and wellness, and the culture of tea and the fun things you can do about tea. Today, this episode is no different. So if you happen to be watching live on one of our video streams, please say hello in the chat and let me know where you're watching from and what you're drinking today. But for those of you listening to this audio podcast, thank you so much for joining us. This is still going to be very pertinent for you who love tea and love and enjoy the worlds of tea. Now, it is springtime here in Fairbanks, Alaska. Yes, there's still actually snow on the ground, but it hasn't snowed in a while. Everything is melting very quickly. But during this season of springtime also comes a lot of great celebrations. Mother's Day is right around the corner. Father's Day will soon be here in a couple months. In a month. And we also have graduations for a lot of people. And with this year of 2022 coming out of what has been this global pandemic for several years, it is now time to really celebrate and create really lasting, impactful memories, and experiences are extremely important. So with the experience of tea, we have some great gift ideas or just some fun things to do with the family or with friends to celebrate each other and coming back together. So if you're watching right now live on maybe our YouTube channel, our Facebook page, maybe on LinkedIn or Twitter, say hello in the chat and let me know where you're watching from and what you're drinking today. So to kick us off today, we will definitely be talking about tea. So I thought that I would share with you this Dragonwell green tea that I'm drinking today, which is really great for upper respiratory health. And for those of you who know about the tea classes I teach online through the university website, universa-tea.com, we're talking about the health benefits of tea, and today was upper respiratory health. But in this beautiful occasion of drinking tea and celebrating each other, I wanted to feature nice things to have again in person, such as this Emerald Mermaid Tea Cup. And with this Emerald Mermaid Tea Cup, it also comes with this beautiful golden spoon. So you can see that it's bright, clear, and porcelain on the inside. It has this golden flower spoon to stir your tea or your sugar or your milk in it. And it has this matching saucer with it too. That is this beautiful emerald green color that has these nice scallop scales on it. So this is a nice heavyweight teacup and saucer set, especially because now that we're doing in-person events again, celebrating baby showers, bridal showers, and Mother's Day, it's really nice to have something tangible, heavyweight, durable, that can last a lifetime and is beautiful, elegant, and is just very memorable. So we have a teacup and saucer set, and so you don't have to use your mug out of your pantry anymore. You can celebrate with something nice and sturdy and well made with this emerald green teacup and saucer set. So that's one thing that we're talking about that's coming back and trending is in-person tea parties. And for those of you who are wanting to have your own tea parties, maybe at home or for a picnic, we have a great option with our tea party in a box kit, or any way that you can make tea on the go. So in our tea party in a box kit, you can make your own shortbread tea cookies, kind of like, I think they call them Mexican wedding cakes too. And so there's a mix, a pack that's ready to go that we actually serve these tea cookies at our tea house for our tea parties. In fact, we just got 2 tea parties booked at our tea house, and which is really nice because when 2020 happened, all these spring tea parties got canceled. So people are coming back to in-person tea parties. But for those of you who are not in Fairbanks, Alaska, you might want to give somebody a tea party in a box kit for Mother's Day, for your grandmother, for your 1-year-old daughter who is celebrating her birthday. So this is the same exact recipe that we use in our tea house. This literally makes 33 tea cookies. Not that you need that many, but you can always freeze the dough. With it also, the scone mix. So scones are always a staple during tea parties, and this is a chocolate cranberry scone mix. It's literally the same recipe that we use at Sipping Streams Tea House, and it actually makes 9 scones, and that's a nice, soft Belgium cream scone. So that's what this recipe makes here. It comes with our tea party in a box kit that comes with a beautiful 3-tiered tray that is actually reusable, with these disposable paper cups that actually do hold in hot tea really well, with its matching saucers with it. So you can take it with you on the go to a picnic, or you can just have it in your house and have a whole matching set. It comes with our signature non-GMO pyramid tea bags. So you've got 1 tea for each person, 3 different flavors, these elegant plastic knives and forks and spoons for your tea party, and these matching beautiful scalloped napkins, which are perfect for any special occasion that match the decor of the tea party set. Oh, and what's a tea party without honey? So we have our Alaskan fireweed honey that is great for any of you who want to sweeten up your tea. And they also come with recipes for our tea sandwiches here at Sipping Streams Tea Company. So this is a whole nother set that is a great option for having a special event that is memorable, where people can feel comfortable coming together no matter where they are in the world, or celebrate their special occasion this spring. So this is one of our very popular tea party in a box kits. It's all put together just for you, specially curated for the perfect tea party in mind. And all you have to do is bake the pastries, maybe put some fruits and vegetables on the 3-tiered tray, which is also reusable, which is really nice, and also make your own tea sandwiches. So if you can't come in person, this is a great option to have, which is our tea party in a box kit. Now, with tea parties, maybe not everyone is into Victorian style tea parties, but honestly, springtime is the best time for tea parties. Always the most popular, with graduation and Mother's Day and multi-generation celebrations that are going on. But for those of you who are more of into like the health benefits of tea, the intimacy of tea, perhaps you are looking for something a little bit more healthy, a little bit more in-depth, historical and cultural. So matcha is another tea that's trending very much so in the springtime, going into summer, because matcha is extremely potent in its antioxidants. As we know, it's been very popular for a long time, but it's been used for the Japanese tea ceremony. So we have a special kit that is our signature Matcha Kit. And what's really nice and unique and memorable about this gift is that it is complete with all the tools that you need for matcha. So this is perfect for the graduate, who's come through 2 very rough years of everything that's been going on, lots of changes. And this beautiful Matcha Kit also not only comes in a beautiful box, this lid is actually a bamboo tray to put all of your special Japanese tea ceremony items in there. So it's a great way to store all of your matcha tools, but also very presentable for that graduate, college graduate, high school graduate who's really into Japanese culture and wants to learn more about matcha and the history of matcha. So that's another thing, is going back to our roots, experiencing things that have been used for hundreds of years, and learning more about tea, health, and wellness. So this Matcha Signature Kit is perfect. Let me show you what's inside it. So you have this beautiful tray that you can put all of your matcha tools in, and you have our Imperial Matcha, which won first place at the North American Tea Championships. So this is an amazing ceremonial grade matcha. Then you also have a very nice, very sturdy, handmade matcha bowl called a chawan for making your matcha in. It also even comes with the stand or the holder for the matcha whisk. So this matcha whisk is a single piece of bamboo. It's perfect for making a bowl of matcha very fast to make your matcha. And this is how you would whisk the matcha. And it fits perfectly on that stand to keep its shape because it's a single bamboo that's been hand split multiple ways to make it very fibrous and very fast to make a perfect bowl of matcha. Also, it comes with a chishaku, the scoop for scooping out the matcha powder, putting it in here, pour in your hot water, and then you just use your matcha whisk or chasen and mix it. And it comes in this beautiful gift box. So it's perfect for the tea fan who's interested in learning more about health and wellness and the culture and history of tea and making it a special experience for that tea fan that you know. So, and again, it comes with this beautiful bamboo tray that we know any of your tea fans and lovers out there are going to really appreciate. So that is another thing that is very, very popular and is trending right now is matcha. Now, for those of you who have kids and you've got a bunch of them and you're about to have birthday parties maybe this summer or this spring, one thing that's always been popular is bubble tea. So bubble tea is a sweetened flavored iced tea. It's got these big tapioca pearls on the bottom of them. And typically, it's been called boba, which is the Chinese name for it, but bubble tea is how to say it in English. So for those of you who've got a party of kids, getting ready for a graduation party maybe, or a birthday party, or you just know someone who loves boba, we have 6 different flavors of our bubble tea kits that make 6 16-ounce drinks. And you can make it at home. It has all the instructions and the ingredients information on here. You will have to boil the tapioca pearls. That's the only thing that takes the longest. But it's a nice, fun beverage, and you'll save money. Instead of taking 6 kids out to go get boba, you can make an experience at home in your front yard, at a barbecue, at a graduation party, or whatever it is, by getting your own bubble tea kit, and then everyone gets to be in one place all at once. And again, like I said, this spring, what's going to be trending is experiences of being together and finally coming back together and celebrating. So that's one thing that has been very popular. We just sold, I don't know how many we sold at a Comic-Con this past weekend, this comic book convention, but these went so fast. So we have them in green apple, honeydew, mango, taro, strawberry, coconut. I feel like I might be missing one, honeydew. So you can actually make your own bubble tea at home or for a picnic or a barbecue. That is very, very popular. And it's been popular actually with all ages. And then something that's also trending, because we're moving into the summer season, is honey. So at Sipping Streams, we actually carry 4 different flavors of creamed honey that we make ourselves from our local fireweed honey. And we have an original fireweed honey, so I don't have that one here with me, but we also have 3 other tea-themed flavors. Now, what can you do with creamed honey and why is it so popular? Creamed honey is technically a crystallization of raw honey. And it's a way to preserve your rock hard honey, but in a smooth, spreadable texture. So for those of you who have allergies and suffer from allergies, it's really good to consume raw honey to help fight your allergies, especially local honey like we have here in Alaska with our fireweed honey. And it never gets separated or deflates. Unlike whipped honey that has air added to it, it's technically feels smooth and thick because it's technically crystallized hard honey, but is in a smooth, spreadable pattern. So you can put it in your tea, of course, or you could just eat it and get all of the nutrients and help boost your immune system with the local honey. You can also put it on toast. You can put it on bagel with cream cheese. And like I said, we have 3 different themed flavors that are after tea. So we have a Earl Grey creamed honey which is perfect on vanilla ice cream to make it like a London fog sundae. We have a matcha creamed honey, and the matcha creamed honey is really popular on toast and apple slices. Again, you could just eat it or put it in tea if you like, but it is local raw honey to Alaska. And then our most popular, which I've eaten more of, is our lavender creamed honey. You can put this in a lemonade, and you can use it and make it into a unicorn lemonade, which I did an episode on. Or you can even put it on toast, like I said again. You could put it on like a lemon bread. You could put it on cookies. All these different tea-themed honeys are delicious and are really healthy for you because they're just made with honey, local honey. And the lavender one actually has lavender flowers in it. The matcha one actually has matcha. It's the only one actually with caffeine in it, just a tiny, tiny bit. It's not super grassy. Almost every single person who says, I don't like matcha, it's too grassy, I ask them to try this sample of the matcha creamed honey, and every single one of them buy the matcha creamed honey, even though they don't like matcha. Our matcha has won first place at the North American Tea Championships, and B, this is our own formulation and the balance of our recipe to not make it overpowering. Even the lavender creamed honey, a lot of people are surprised how great it tastes because it's not too soapy. And then our most popular flavor is the Earl Grey creamed honey because people think it tastes so sweet because of the pairing of the bergamot. So Earl Grey is the most consumed flavored tea in the world, and it's flavored with bergamot. So there's actually no tea in there. It actually has bergamot in there. So there's no caffeine in it at all, but it tastes really sweet, slightly citrusy, very slight citrusy. You almost don't even notice it. And almost everyone has this reaction, this eye-popping reaction of the Earl Grey creamed honey. It is our most popular flavor by far. And so they're made in these beautiful giftable bamboo, real bamboo lids. And these have been flying off the shelf and is very popular for springtime, especially with the flowers coming out and the pollen is being released. And so people are suffering from seasonal allergies. And so having a teaspoon of local honey a day for about 2 weeks really helps boost the immune system and the reaction, like bringing down the reaction of seasonal allergies, because you're slowly acclimating your body with parts of the plants that would be out during, in the woods, out in the wild when you have seasonal allergies. So, like I said, we have some great options that you can think about that are trending for spring gifts. We've got our Alaskan creamed honeys, 4 different flavors. We have our bubble tea kits. We have our tea party in a box kits. All things are about the experience. We have our matcha sets, our signature matcha set at Sipping Streams with the whole kit of everything you need and a beautiful box and tray to keep everything together. And of course, for especially Mother's Day, we have beautiful cups and saucers, perfect for the Mother's Day event. And you can even pair them if you wanted to. Get the Emerald Mermaid Tea Cup set with the tea party in a box kit and just up level instead of the paper cups, use it with the tea party in a box kit. Everyone can have tea, high tea if they wanted to make a special event. So again, spring holidays that are coming up and celebrations would be Mother's Day is right around the corner. Father's Day will be around soon, and there's a lot of fathers who actually do drink tea and love tea. Graduation is coming up, fighting seasonal allergies, baby showers, bridal showers, so many wonderful in-person events again. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Essence of Tea podcast. I hope it was helpful for you to get some great ideas on how to celebrate people coming together again, celebrating friends and family, and being able to see each other in person again. And if you have any questions or suggestions for episodes that you want to see covered in the future, please email me at hello@sippingstreams.com. We would love to cover questions and topics that you have for us. And Also, if you could please write a rating and review of this episode of the Essence of Tea podcast, we would greatly appreciate it. It just gets our episodes out to more people like you who are interested in learning more about the worlds of tea. So when you go to anywhere where you listen to podcasts online, please consider writing a rating and review for our podcast and share it out with your friends and family. Thank you so much. I can't wait to see you next time.